Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grayson, aka Refuge. We're iWaveGames.com, and Ron's trying not to laugh in the corner over there.
Yeah.
And this is our weekly episode of all things gaming. And I just messed up on that intro, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, first topic of the day. Hello. You got Flagcap over
You're not
here.
gonna introduce the rest of us?
No. Fuck you
Yo,
guys.
this is Colin Colhoven, aka Flagcap from Duke University.
And that's Papa Swatgod.
Oh, he's gonna throw the Duke in her face.
If he's gonna throw in iWaves, I'm gonna throw in Duke.
Do you represent
My name's
Duke
Ron
University?
aka Papa Swat Jeezy, aka Badass Motherfucker, I'm from, a local community college where I get my associate's degree all the time. Just saying.
That's
Already
what's
got
up.
it.
He gets his
Respectable.
The
associate's
founders are gonna
degree.
be teacher.
It's not just he gets his associate's degree, but he gets his associate's degree all the time. So it's
Yeah,
like
he
he gets multiple associate's degrees every day. No?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's a continual process for him.
Anyway, guys,
Technically.
first topic
Anyway.
of today. Do you want to go with Order 1886? We'll pop that
Let's
one up.
do it.
Aight.
So, you want to give the spiel?
So,
let the people know what's going on.
Order 1886 is being delayed on PlayStation 3. And it's only single player. That's as much news as I got. I mean, if you want to bring something else to the table, go ahead, Flagcap.
Well, okay, so you're basically the company that's developing it, Ready at Dawn. Their co-founder, I'm gonna butcher this name right here. I just know it. It's Riri Asuria, which is, trust me, it's as weird looking as it sounds. Unfortunately, no offense to him. So he confirmed on this German website called Play 3 where they talk about gaming news, and he basically described that the game is not going to have multiplayer, as you noted. I'm just giving you the quote for that. And he also said they weren't even sure if it was coming to PlayStation 3 at all. But if it is, it's going to be severely delayed. So
I can see a couple different things, a couple different issues that would arise, especially with people who do not want to buy a PlayStation 4, who are cheap, like myself.
yeah,
Who can't really afford it. I mean, I can afford it, but why would I spend time on it? Like, waste my money on something that's really.
yeah. I guess the issue is that if it's like one of their only like that's like one of their big exclusives. You know, that's what people were looking forward to.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have multiplayer, and if it's not even coming to the PlayStation 3, I mean, I don't know. I can see why they did it. I suppose if they make it not go on the PS3, it's kind of forcing people to upgrade to next gen, that might otherwise linger around with the PS3 and the Xbox 360 for another year or two.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get why they're doing it. But the no multiplayer is an interesting move.
I don't see
Yeah.
how that's such an.
It's also
interesting
like
move,
the
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go Ron.
I was also saying like forcing. It's just like remember when we went from Xbox to 360. Like everyone's like, oh, Halo 2, Halo 2, Halo 3 comes out. Oh, it's on 360.
Right.
What am I gonna do? Shit,
Right.
I gotta get the 360. Like if the game is that revolutionary that it's what Halo 2 started at Xbox Live. It's what Xbox Live was Halo 2, and Halo 3. It's like you can't not play it. Like if you have somewhat of the means of money to get it, you're going to get it. It does not matter. So they have like a hold of your balls by saying, "Hey, you got to get the next one.
You got to get the next.
gotta
Yeah,
do
you have
it.
to
You have
upgrade.
you have
do
to
it.
you have to upgrade. I feel like this is Sony's first big push towards making people upgrade to a new console. And I think
Yeah.
the next step is really to see where Microsoft's going to step up and get the balls enough to tell people, hey, you got to start buying Xbox Ones because we're going to stop producing games for 360 at some point in time, or we're
Right.
gonna stop
Yeah. When
producing
they
games-
choose that cutoff.
we're going to stop producing games for the PlayStation
Yeah.
3 because right now they're still catering to both audiences. When you have a next gen console out, you need to start pushing towards the future with your next gen console. And I feel like nobody's really taking that extra step.
Right. What a lot of people seem to be saying here, I'm looking at some forums discussing the no multiplayer issue, and I guess a lot of people are kind of seeing it as a Gears of War rebuttal, like it's a third-person shooter, very similar idea. So they were hoping it would be the replacement for that multiplayer. But then you also get, it looks like a good portion of the rest of the people are just excited because, there is a large part of like the gaming crowd that doesn't play multiplayer anyway, and I feel like they don't really cater to only single-player games anymore, and especially because the single player enthusiasts, they usually I would assume like to get the trophies and achievements, and a lot of those, it seems like in games, like half of them are in multiplayer. And I know me personally, I hate getting multiplayer achievements. I think it's the most annoying, stupid thing ever. Like, yeah, there's ones where it's like, oh, reach level 60 in a 1 through 60 leveling system in multiplayer. Like, that's ridiculous.
And
Like,
you
it's
get the
like,
little boop
But
in the
it's
bottom.
not skill based. It's
No.
not skill based.
no, it's not.
like-
It's
how
purely
long
like
you can play.
hours.
Yeah, it's never
You
like
dedicated 70 hours of your life to this fucking game. Congratulations. You
Or
get
an
10
achievement.
10 points.
Or for a trophy, I suppose. In this
absolutely.
Case,
Yeah, absolutely. So, main issues here is this Sony's first big leap into forcing people to buy their new console.
Yeah.
No, because I've never heard of it.
You've never even heard of it.
I've
Well,
never heard
even-
of this game.
even-
Sorry.
what about-
If
what
you-
about-
God of War? God of War? Okay.
What about
That's a
Deep
big,
Down?
That's a big PlayStation.
Yeah,
I don't even know what Deep Down is. I don't know these games. I
They
have
weren't.
no
They're
idea.
not very advertised. I will say that. But what I will say, Ron, just to think of it as like imagine if Gears of War did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You'd
a similar
have
idea.
somewhat, but honestly, Gears of War, like you got Gears of War's here, and like I'm going Xbox standpoint because I don't know PlayStation games. Okay, Gears of War, and you got like Halo. How big of a community is this though? Now it's like shit. Halo, you can't even see it. It's so fucking far down there. Let's go Call of Duty.
It's
even.
less
You
than
wanna do
10K, pretty much.
Call of Duty's the highest game right now. I'd say, it's massive. And if,
And you got
if
League
Call
of
of Duty
Legends
was
in
that
second place.
legal, no one can fuck with League of Legends. That's the number one game in the world.
27
so,
million players every day.
every day. Have you
Every
seen
day.
how many people watch the Worlds? 500,000 people watched the opening ceremony in day one. So just saying, 500,000 people. It's a lot.
pretty
And
ridiculous.
Just on Twitch. On
Okay.
one stream of Twitch. Anyway, going back to my point. Like, I've never heard of this game, and even if you just compared it to Gears of War, that is a large chunk of community. But it is not like the game. Like, oh shit, everyone's been waiting for this game to come out. Like,
No.
Absolutely.
But
everyone knows. Everyone has Call of Duty marked on their calendar. That's when Call of Duty's come out. November. They have the space in November.
Right.
Okay, so
Even Assassin's Creed is a pretty big game.
yeah. Speaking of Call of Duty, we're
That's
gonna
true.
move on to the next subject. I'm gonna pop this up here. So, Activision came out. I want to say it was 2 days ago, maybe yesterday. I'm not too sure exactly when the date was, and they stated that they're
February
making.
6th.
Oh yeah, they're making a new Call of Duty game from a third developer. Now, if you guys know, Call of Duty usually switches off between Treyarch and Infinity
Yeah.
Ward. Now they're going in
Treyarch
the middle.
does Are they
with
collaborating?
Sledgehammer Games is making.
Yeah.
What have they made? I know they made-
Sledgehammer Games collaborated with Infinity
Infinity
Ward
Ward
to make
to
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, and they're
Okay,
so
that's a big game. That was a big one of the series too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That everyone
Sledgehammer
enjoyed.
Sledgehammer Games is going to take over the Modern Warfare saga or series, I suppose. And they're going to do a 3-year cycle where you're going to get a new Call of Duty every year. It's going to be either the new Black Ops from Treyarch, I don't know what it is, a Ghost from Infinity Ward, and then Sledgehammer Games is going to continue the Modern Warfare series. What,
It
what-
would seem to imply.
yeah,
So-
what's your opinion on that? I mean, I feel like you're developing a famous IP, a huge IP, and you're splitting it up into three developers when it's already split up into 2.
So you're saying the games are gonna go shit, good, shit, good, like, because that's what it seems like.
I feel like
Well, there
if-
are people that like each one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Ghost-
I don't know if anyone particularly likes Ghost.
exactly.
To be honest with you, not to bash on. It is what it is. You know, it's a good game. It's not a great game.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of.
people are still gonna buy it. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Call of
I mean,
Duty.
I think that's
The name,
the point.
life of
Is
the name.
that I almost kind of see it as a slap to the face. Like, you know, think of all the money they're making already, and now they're just gonna do another Call of Duty every year.
yeah, absolutely.
It's another one, and like
It's-
this is what they said.
Different.
So we're okay. So this is from Activision's Hirschberg, right? The CEO of their publishing. The change will give our designers more time to envision and innovate for each title. Right away, I'm thinking,
no.
bull.
You're gonna be forcing out a
Right.
game every year. It's gonna flood the market with Call of Duty games. You're gonna divide the fans, which is fine by me because I don't really like Call of Duty fans to begin with. But you're gonna divide. You're gonna you're gonna divide the community. It's already divided between people who like Infinity Ward games versus people who like the Black Ops games, which I don't like. But they already fight.
Do you buy it?
I did, because it's a Call of Duty game and
Exactly.
it's the same IP every time. And
That's all. They don't give a shit. You bought the game.
That's the point. Exactly.
So-
Okay, so I gave you the first part. This is the second part of that quote. It will give our content creators more focus on DLC and micro DLC, which have become large and high margin opportunities and significant engagement drivers. So a little bit of context for that. The last DLC that came out, right, for Ghost
Onslaught?
was what's that? Onslaught, $15. One of 4. That means by the end of you purchasing this game from Infinity Ward, you will spend $100 on this game for the initial
At
and then
least.
the DLC. $100 at least. Right.
That's if you get the basic edition. What if you get the hardened edition? What
Right.
if you get the prestige edition? It's
Exactly.
gonna come with what, a
Did
pretty
you get-
little.
Did you get
A box
anything
that comes
special?
in, like,
Did you get
who the
anything
fuck
special
cares?
for the Prestige Edition in this time around?
I have no idea.
I have no
didn't buy
idea.
it.
Yeah.
I just get the disc. I don't care.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Moving on to the next subject. I feel like it's a bad decision on Activision's part, but you know what? They're a big company and they're actually going to be publishing Destiny, so they've got the money to whatever.
They screwed
blow.
that game up. Oh God, have mercy on their souls.
Apparently, Activision is saying that Destiny is going to be their third billion-dollar franchise. It's going to be the biggest IP to ever leave the publisher. I don't know if that's necessarily true because the game's not out yet, but
I don't know.
What are the other two?
they're saying, was it
Has to be.
Call of Duty, and then it was something Walker, or Slate Walker, or something. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, moving on. Titanfall. Titanfall.
I had a buddy.
being,
I had a buddy who played the beta. Sorry to interrupt. I have a buddy who played the beta, and he said it was awesome.
Yeah?
Like, fantastically
How did
awesome.
he already played the beta?
Yeah, he got it. He got a couple, like a day of beta.
Oh, did he go to LA?
No, he got it on his. He got it downloaded on his Xbox One.
Hmm.
Okay,
They said he got exclusive rights to do the beta and did an online multiplayer beta. He said it was badass. He said it will remind him a lot like Halo.
Huh.
so
That's interesting.
So Titanfall, guys, do you feel like them delaying the Xbox 360 version is Microsoft's first initial push into buying a new console, or do you feel like it's just them really taking time to focus on downgrading the game from the Xbox One and PC version to a 360 version, making it more playable, reducing the frame rate and HD graphics or whatever you want to do? What do you think they're doing with that?
You have to, because
Go ahead, Ron.
Can you hear him?
games to the new people, like people just spent almost 600. Can you hear me? Is it better?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you
yeah.
now.
Start over. I didn't hear the beginning of what
Yeah,
you
I
said.
didn't hear the beginning either.
All right. Am I good now?
You're good
You're
now.
good. You're good.
Hey, hang on. Which mic is better? Is this mic better, or is this mic better? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Anyway, so like the first, like people just spent $600 on an Xbox One, pretty damn close to. And so you're gonna tune the game to around people that buy Xbox One because you don't want them to get pissed. No, you don't want them to get pissed.
I can't
Right.
hear him. Can you hear him?
So you
That's
have
true.
to make the game for them, and then you gotta make it shitty for the other people. So I
Yeah.
don't know if you.
I can hear what he's saying. He's basically just saying like
can you hear me, Grayson?
Yeah, you're saying what you're pretty much saying is you have to make it. You can't make you can't make a shitty game for one party and then make it good for another party.
well, no, he's also saying that the people that just bought the Xbox Ones have certain expectations,
Yeah,
certain games
absolutely.
they're looking forward to. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Graphics.
right. So the fact that it's coming first to Xbox Ones isn't necessarily surprising, but I do think that it might be a similar move to what Sony was doing with the Order, where they're kind of starting to slowly phase out that backwards compatibility. In a sense. You know, it might not be as extreme here because it's still coming to the 360, but yeah, I think it might be the first step, as well as it's developed. The Xbox 360 version is a different company that's developing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, if the delay, we don't know if that's, you know, that could be a decision from Microsoft and Respawn, or that could be Bluepoint, the other company, and
Yeah.
it's purely something that they're dealing with. We're not entirely sure. But it is frustrating for me because I have a 360. It's,
So
yeah.
do you feel like this is kind of them pushing towards buying a new console? Because this was going to be the first game.
Why not?
Well, this was going to be the first game for me to buy the Xbox One if I was going to only be able to play it, and then they're like, oh, it's coming out for 360, so it's like, why buy a new console? I'll wait an extra month for the game. It's not that big of a deal
Yeah.
to me.
But DLC, where's it coming out first?
Xbox One.
Xbox One.
Is DLC even coming to the 360?
Just
That's another thing.
Yeah. Or like, remember how Call of Duty was like partnered with Xbox, so their DLC would come out months in advance before PlayStation's DLC would come out.
Oh yeah.
But no, like that also is like your game's not gonna be as good as the Xbox One's game. Your graphics are nowhere near as good as the Xbox One. Like everything is gonna be so much better on the Xbox One. Like you can't play with your friends. Y'all can't play with me. Y'all don't have an Xbox One.
True.
My
So,
older
it's
brother.
Although
who
at this
doesn't
point,
even
I feel like
game
it's
has
the
an Xbox.
opposite.
You can't
At,
play
the,
with
at
us.
this point in the system's lifespan, I feel like it's the people on Xbox One are having the issue of not having anyone online to play with.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now that will
But-
definitely change, but I think
Oh,
for the
yeah.
first couple months, this is
This is gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
All right, guys, moving on.
Because I haven't played my Xbox One as much as I wanted to.
right.
God, you move on so fast.
Because last time it was like an hour-long video, and I'm trying to cut it short a little bit, like make it just pop them out, and then we'll discuss whatever we
Yeah.
want to discuss at the end of after we're done talking.
Yeah.
At the
about
end,
everything.
we'll have a 10-minute period of
bullshit.
Rapid.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
rapid
Gotcha.
fire. DayZ. Is it still considered an alpha anymore? I don't think so. When you pre-order the game, you get an alpha code, which technically is just a beta. You're playing the game, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
These
they're
things don't
updating
even
it
mean
constantly.
they don't mean anything to me anymore, dude. You have digital like pre-releases, you got alphas, you have betas, you have Kickstarters, you got what the hell is all this stuff, man? It's like at what point is the game the final version anymore?
Yeah.
It's just this is ridiculous.
I don't know. I mean, have you played DayZ? I played
No,
the
I have
played the
not.
mod. I played the Arma
haven't.
2 mod.
Yeah, I've been really close to buying it off
It's-
Steam.
It's
Like,
$30.
just real close.
It's $30, and
Yeah.
from everyone I've heard who's played the mod
awesome.
or who's played anything else, they said it's awesome. They said it's a horrible game experience, meaning you jump in and you don't have to worry about zombies. That's not the thing. Like you're supposed to worry about zombies, but you don't have to. You have to worry about getting handcuffed. Your shit gets stolen.
Get your tan's taken off, you're stolen, and then beaten to death.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is this just The Walking Dead in video game form?
Pretty
Like what
much.
the heck is this?
I mean, you
DayZ
see a zombie here and there, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be as much about zombies as The Walking Dead has become.
Absolutely. Okay, guys.
Zero.
Yeah, pretty much. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're going to talk about whatever the hell you guys wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So
Oh, we're on the road.
go for it,
now.
Colin.
We're at the rampart. Okay.
Yeah, we're at the end. here.
I would like to really quickly touch on again. You were asking about Titanfall being a push to next gen. The fact that it's coming out early for the one. I think it, like I said before, it is the first step. But the news that we received earlier this week about Halo 2 Anniversary is the final step. Halo 2 Anniversary is only going to be Xbox One.
And how many of y'all want to play that game?
Right. Well,
Exactly.
the thing that's so brilliant about that move, like from a business standpoint, is the Xbox. Like anyone who owns an Xbox knows what Halo is, as Ron was saying. And how many of them probably played Halo 2? I'd say a good majority, 70 to 80%, on all likelihood. And so they're going to want to play that again, but they're not going to be able to on the 360. It's like that is like a very big like, damn, I need to get this next gen console because this is an iconic
Yeah.
game coming out again, and I really want to play it.
Absolutely. I'm
So-
going
What
to
time, when is it supposed to come out? Do you know? By any chance?
November.
It's rumored for November or December, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah.
Holidays too.
It's
so that's
holiday
holiday
season.
time.
Yeah.
But,
That'd be
You
perfect.
know what would have been a smart move? It would have been a smart move if they would have had some sort. I don't want to say big game, but maybe some sort of game that might be. Oh, maybe I should get an Xbox One. I wouldn't go now, but maybe April because tax season. Come on now, who gets
Yeah.
their income tax? Like, woo! I got
Summer,
to spend
people are
it
going to
on.
be out of school.
You said, hey, Ron,
Yeah.
you sent me a text message like 2 days ago. Hey, what are you doing with your tax money?
Exactly.
I'm like,
I got.
I don't
mine.
know, I'm
got
gonna
mine.
buy
I-
it.
I threw it in savings, and I'm like, man, I got $600. I could just throw money down on.
I
it.
got,
What do
dude.
I wanna
You want?
buy?
Hey, you want to know how much money I got back for my tax return? I might as well just buy a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One. I got $2,000 back
Oh.
on my tax return.
Dealing with a badass.
Okay. Guess who doesn't file taxes? This guy.
Anyway,
No, I haven't been working this year. I'm just in school.
yeah.
So
Well, don't you work at GameStop now?
no, I work for a
Heck, get
zebrafish lab.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
Fish Lab. What is that?
It's basically they're doing research on zebrafish, obviously, to study tuberculosis.
oh.
Tuberculosis.
Colin's
okay.
curing
But what
the
do you
cancer
do?
over here.
I am a lab assistant, aka I feed fish and clean the lab.
You're a bitch.
I am the lab fish. I am the lab.
Hey,
bitch.
get the lab assistant to go make us coffee. Yeah. Let's have him.
Yeah,
mom.
get that guy. Go have him go to the
Guys,
water cooler and go
Starbucks.
pick us up some burritos. And yeah, no, I'm that guy. So
All right.
it's whatever though.
Anything else?
Okay,
you guys
anyway,
wanna
and
bring
then
to the
we
table?
got Destiny coming out in September. Destiny's coming out first.
I'm buying.
And
I'm
I'm
playing
for
Destiny
Destiny.
on the PlayStation 4. It's gonna run natively at 1080p at 60 frames a second. On Xbox One, it's only gonna run at 720, which really doesn't make that big of a difference. But it's exclusive content only for the
Yeah.
PlayStation. Right now,
I don't know.
Sony's winning. Sony's winning the console war hands down. Hands down.
Prime example. Prime example. The 2 free games on gold for this month.
Have one.
What's up?
You gotta have you don't have an Xbox One, so you don't know. You may have. Oh yeah, I've played my friends. Okay.
Well,
no,
no,
but
hey,
you own
hey,
one, and
my-
it's so different.
My older brother has one, and my stepbrother has one, who's literally right
Okay.
across the room.
Awesome, good for you, but you don't have it. It ain't yours, is it?
No.
No. I
But-
can come into my apartment and go, Xbox on. The bitch just turned on. It's on now.
Xbox
I can
off.
tell it.
Can it
I
hear me?
I can tell it to. No, you're in my headset.
Xbox, shut the hell
Xbox
up.
snap porn.
Hey, did you
Damn
get? Hey, did you get new? Did you get new Astros?
I did not. I did not.
They're those
These
the
are
black
blue
ones? Oh, they're blue.
These are-
When'd you get the blue ones?
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Oh,
It's been a while. Time ago, dude.
I always feel left
Or you
out
been, like-
because I'm the only one with
But-
Siberia's here.
You
Yeah,
probably
who
should
does-
feel.
You should.
Yes,
be
you
like
don't
that.
too.
Shit is.
But you know,
bunk.
you know what? You know what? My mouse is yellow, so don't worry about it.
All right.
Nice.
Anyway,
Anyway,
anything
But
else?
no, that's
They're so
interesting though.
good.
That Destiny is coming out before Halo 2 anniversary.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really conflicting for a lot of people. Like, what are they gonna be playing?
I will buy
Bungie?
an Xbox for Halo 2.
Not Bungie.
I
Yeah.
will buy an Xbox for Halo 2. Technically, it's 2 Bungie games. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Technically, it's still 2 Bungie games. Just one has a
If
343
they're doing
overlay.
a remaster of H2, it's essentially still gonna be Bungie game.
Oh, and I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Although
You think, okay, let's get serious now. You think if they make it exactly like H2, exactly, just make it pretty, right?
that's pretty
Put
much
the
what they're talking about
makeup
doing.
Put the makeup
Achievements, skulls, that kind of thing. Well, there were
Give a shit
skulls,
about
but achievements, yeah.
Is it get back on the circuit?
MLG
Ooh.
Pro Circuit? Maybe. Maybe.
Does it get back on?
Would we see returning people like a T Squared or a Walshy or a Strong Side? Would we see Final Boss make a comeback and just shit on
No.
everybody over again?
Those guys are like 35 years old now, dude.
Team 3D, yo.
Like, move on.
No,
Move
but
on.
Hey,
but there is
Final
there is
Boss.
a strong indication that Halo 5 was going to be highly considered
Boss.
for the MLG Pro Circuit anyway. So
Well,
that's
every
interesting.
Halo game's gonna be considered. Don't get me wrong. Every Halo game will get picked up for the first time. For like the first event of when it first comes
Yeah.
out, it has to be picked up for it.
Well,
Yeah.
think
Now-
about it this way. Look who
then
they
it
have
takes a
working
dot.
for 343 now.
And
Look who they have working for 343. You got Ghost Ayame.
Ghost,
You got Neighbors,
Bravo.
Bravo.
Neighbor.
see,
You got
Yeah.
Walshy. Walshy's not working for 343, but he collaborates
5
with them,
Pros.
and so does Strong Side.
They also do Prima guides now, by the way, which I was unaware of.
You didn't
They
know
make
that?
strategy guides for like Titanfall
Do
and
you-
Destiny and stuff.
Have you followed any of their tweets? Like, that's all they talk about. Oh, Prima guide. Going into LA to do my Prima guide.
Who uses a guidebook anymore? Honestly, if I want to know
Right?
something about a section of a game or how to get an achievement, I go on YouTube.
play it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
or
play it or I
yeah,
go on
you
YouTube.
play the
Like,
damn
if
thing.
I'm really stuck, I'm like, all right, how do I get this achievement? Okay, done. Like it's like, you know, I don't know.
Get past this level. Fuck
I'm
it.
surprised they even make enough money on those guidebooks to even keep making them. To be honest with you.
That actually, like, did you ever see the ones when Halo 4 came out? It was the MLG.
Yeah, MLG
shit. You ever see
official.
those?
Yeah,
They were so funny. I was like, hey, I met him there. I met him there.
yeah.
like-
MLG official. The carbine spawns here. It's like, what is this crap? Like, I don't need to know that. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Then again, Ron got to play the damn game 3 days before we got it, so you know it's cool.
You
Yeah,
competed
yeah.
in the very first event for it.
Yes, I did.
And then they got-
play in status quo round 2.
Mm-hmm.
He got shit on by
Terrible.
Status Quo round 2, who had already
Hey.
had the game.
Hey, no, they didn't. They did
No,
not
they
have
didn't. Whatever.
The
Every
Sud off,
other
the
team.
Suds,
Ninja's team, Ninja, Goofy,
team had
Rhino,
it before.
legit
all
had
had
it.
which they
Every team had it
pirated.
before besides status
Don't
quo.
pirate, kids. Pirating games is wrong. unless you want the
Well, no, 'cause
competitive
I
edge
remember-
and going into a competitive event, and you're like,
With thousands of dollars.
yeah,
Might as well.
absolutely. You're gonna pirate a game, just pay off
Riz.
the FBI. Here you go.
I'm surprised there's literally no leaked gameplay though of the beta for Titanfall.
There's
Yeah, there is. My friend sent me videos. I have it on my phone.
Well, you have it like there, but I mean like official content. It's not on. It can't be on Twitch or YouTube or anything.
no, they've
They've
kept
kept it pretty well under
They've got a
wraps.
they've got a media gag order probably, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
You've noticed, have you only seen one level of the game?
Yeah, it's a little concerning actually, to be honest with you.
Am I only gonna be playing one
I'm
map?
like, is the entire game that level,
Is this-
but different
is it-
parts of
Is
that level?
yeah, is
or
this League
like,
of Legends? Am I only gonna be playing one map every game? Come on, man.
Hey,
What?
there's
What are you gonna
three
say?
they're already
Hey,
putting
fuck
so
off.
many AI in. It's basically like they're putting the creeps in, and they're gonna use one map. It's like I don't know, man.
dude, an Xbox version of League. Uh-oh.
Yeah, last time they
Might
tried
be-
a crossover like that was Halo Wars, and look how
Hey,
that did.
You guys want to? Hey,
Yeah.
you guys want to know a fun fact?
Fun fact
have
number
you-
1: Grayson Hendricks.
Have you played Flappy Bird?
God,
50K a
don't
day.
even.
That game makes $50,000.
50K a day in
No way.
adverts.
How does it make that? Oh, advertising. Yeah. the
Yeah, I mean, the
advertise
game's
fuck
free.
You,
The
you ever
game's
seen
free.
that? The advertise fuck you up. Oh God, it pisses you off.
I've
I
never
didn't
played
even
that game.
Oh, tap, 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 ad, freeze, fall.
I refuse to play it because I know it is addicting as hell, and I'm just don't want to do it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So
High score 33. Just saying. High score 33.
I only got 16.
I would probably get like 60 my first try, but like I don't have it, so
You probably get zero your
I
first.
probably
Like,
get zero.
everybody gets zero.
All right, guys.
Everyone gets zero. Says fuck this game, and I'm done.
Yeah.
So we're gonna close off with another question like we did last time.
Okay.
Last week's question was, what was your first game that you finished?
My
What-
skin's all dry. What the hell? All right, sorry, go for it. Gotta put some lotion on.
Get some lotion. I know. Never mind.
I'm gonna need a minute. I'm
Puts
gonna go
the
make some
lotion
lotion.
on its skin. Ew. All right. What was the first game that you beat all your friends at?
Like, or you mean like what was the first multiplayer game that I was
Multiplayer
like
game that you were
the
just
best
beast
out of my
at?
friends at?
Yeah.
Oh man, Mario Kart 64.
There you go. Goldeneye, 007 Goldeneye over here.
I beat your ass in that, bitch.
You did.
Oh man, that is a tough question. Probably House of the Dead.
Oh man, House of the Dead.
Yeah, dude. My friend had a Dreamcast, and we'd be balling out with those like the guns. And he'd always
Dreamcast?
die. He'd die all the time, like super quick. I'm like, you scrub. So like,
All right, guys. So, if you go on Instagram and follow iWave Games, they are giving away Final Fantasy X HD. You just have to repost a picture on there, and it only works out if you have a PlayStation 3. I'm sorry for everyone else, but that's just how it is working out for right now. So
Oh,
Ron's
I thought
out of the
about it.
picture.
I thought about it.
I borrowed my little brother's PlayStation 3, and he's like, I want it back. I'm like, no, you can't have it. Anyway, so for Flagcap and Ron Papa SWAT Jesus McKinnon, I'm Grayson Hendricks for iWave Games, and we'll see